Welcome to Gamer Athletes, coming to you from the End of the World Tattoo and Cigar Bar Studio in Northwest Indiana, the Mount Everest of gaming excellence, delivering all the gaming news and info that you as athletes deserve.
Welcome to Gamer Athletes. We are your hosts, Chris Carr and
Dan Martinez.
How you doing today?
What up? We're good.
Good. We got a lot of news to go over this episode. Episode 7 of Gamer Athletes. We're getting close to that 10th episode.
Oh boy, the big double digits. Holy shit.
Probably going to have a party.
Yeah. Well, special episode.
Yeah, special episode. It's going to be the
it'll
same
be
as
the
the
same.
other one. Yeah, just call it the 10th episode.
Yep.
Absolutely. New releases this week.
Oh yeah, we got to go over some new releases,
Yeah.
some stupid, the normal stuff, some jackass shit, and some good news.
We covered Wanted Dead review.
If you're coming here for real serious news,
This is not
this
the
is
place.
not it. Yeah.
Well, we covered
Like some
some
of it,
real serious news.
It's like some serious shit. And
Like
then
we got the McDonald's news coming
Yeah.
up here in a minute, so that's
would
hard hitting and
we be,
very important to gamers.
are we a comedy gamer
Yeah, we're
podcast,
a comedy,
or is it a
we're
gamer
actually,
comedy?
I think we're listed under comedy in a few places.
All right. Well,
Because there's no specific place for like gaming. There's like technology and
you get
other
buried
shit,
in that
so,
shit too.
Yeah. So Wanted Dead review, what it got 4 out of 10?
Yeah, did you ever look at footage?
No.
So it's, I don't know, it's like a
What
Devil
type
May
of-
Cry-ish. Hi-Fi Rush is like a Devil May Cry-ish too. Like you action,
Yeah, actually,
around.
Okay.
get some not quick time events, but kill animations when you kill someone. And
You got to bring those up because Atomic Heart had those too.
yeah, it looked good when they first showed it, and then it came out and it's just, they said it's the worst.
Trash, huh?
It's the lowest score so far.
Trash.
IGN specifically gave a game so far this year.
Okay, this actually some of this stuff might tie into a story later about the Game Pass that we have later. But anyway, the
Poop.
Yeah, the Wild Hearts review. Like said,
I don't remember
watched-
what they gave it. I think they gave it average reviews.
Yeah, I watched gameplay of it. It looks fun.
It's Monster Hunter, except they say it's a less complex Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is complex as fuck, like the menus and like taking down a certain beast, whatever you want to call it, monster.
Yeah, monsters.
Is really hard when you get to the higher levels, and if you're not like geared out right, you're gonna have a hard time.
Okay,
I'm surprised you don't play Monster Hunter because it is
I just never
all
picked-
it is
downloaded and stepped
is
into it.
Elden Ring bosses, except your gear is way more important.
Yeah, because in Elden Ring, if you're
Your gear means nothing.
that's not 100% true.
It looks cool.
That sounds like someone who just played through it once and that's it. It's a real fucking
everywhere and any kind of tips you look up, they're gonna say, "Oh well,
take on
it really
Elden
doesn't
Ring.
matter."
It's a real
You should have maybe a high
stupid
defense
fucking take
in
on
a
that.
certain poison or something like that against a certain boss. But
Where in Elden Ring?
don't tell me you
outta
think
here.
the defense matters
In
on
Elden Ring.
And yeah,
Yeah, poise and defense do matter in Elden
poise.
Ring.
Yeah,
But I'm not just saying that. Like the talismans do. I mean, you can go from taking
your
a weapon
accessories.
and like you're doing very little damage, and you can
Yeah.
overpower that shit to where you're like one-shotting certain enemies through the game.
yeah, you're getting strong, but not your armor isn't
Getting
really.
stronger.
Your armor isn't really doing anything.
Yeah. Okay, Atomic Heart review, mixed reviews.
Mixed bag. It's everywhere. It's some people are like it's average. Some people are like this game sucks.
I don't. The ones that I looked up had it in the higher of average. So some, but this goes to my what I think about movies and TV and everything. I think people's rating systems are so fucking jacked. Because if you give you'll go out and you'll see a movie that they rate a 10, and it's so you're saying that this is the best movie ever made.
Episode 3 of The Last of Us is like whatever everybody says.
yeah,
Like it's magnum opus.
10, yeah.
Yep.
So video games are the same way. It's like you'll give even Elden Ring. I love that game. I would not give it a 10.
What?
Yeah, because it's got issues with it too.
What issue? What? Just give me one. I just want to hear
Give you
one.
one issue.
What do you think?
I'm
the problem
blanking
is?
right now, but
Yeah.
there's glitches in the game or things like that.
I don't
will
know.
Lower, they'll lower the scores. You're talking about a perfect game.
No.
That hits
There is
ticks every
no
box.
such thing as a perfect game. It's a masterpiece of a game. That's what they say. Even masterpieces have flaws.
I like Game of Thrones, the TV show, but I still would not give that show
not
like
a masterpiece. No. The first season was dope, but
but I still would not give it a 10. Like, what is it? Fury Road.
That's good. People gave that movie a 10.
But it's I don't know. People have their ratings. They're like, this is the best that's ever been made, and there will never be another best again. So that's why I don't. Rating systems are silly.
I heard the main character is really fucking annoying.
Yes, very. In Atomic
Heart. Oh, yeah, you played 2 hours.
Yeah, I think I actually have.
Do we have an Atomic Heart section we can talk about?
Yeah, we do have an Atomic Heart, so we can skip past.
Okay.
Talking about it right now, we can get.
I didn't see it.
Once we get, where did I put
We'll get through the rest, and then we'll go right into it.
Okay. Yeah, we can go into my
the rest of this list.
Review of Atomic Heart. Okay, Liza P, August 23rd.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Liza P, it finally got a date.
Yeah.
And a dropped video. And some new gameplay.
And I do have some more stuff.
Some new gameplay.
I do actually have
I'm
here for it.
I'm on board with this one. I think I'll probably play this one.
It looks good.
It's definitely on my radar.
Yeah, it looks good. There's another one. Well, Lords of the Fallen, also another Souls-like that's coming out this year, supposedly.
They got a date?
No, not yet. Lords of the Fallen does not have a date. 2023. So you have a whole year it could come out.
It's a moving target. You never know.
Which is fine. I guess I'd rather have, like I said, I'd rather have a good game released than a piece of shit that I have to.
I'm always about leaving it in the oven. For a little longer.
Yeah.
Like, just make sure it's good, dude.
Yeah, it's not a chicken breast.
Don't let it.
It's a fucking video game.
Yeah, it's it's a slow roasting brisket. Like,
right.
Wanted Dead. Look, obvious. Either they were untalented, or they didn't work on the game long enough. Right. It's usually one. Yeah, there's probably 3 things involved in that. It's either a bad team, that's just not as good as other teams, and then there's you didn't work on it long enough, or you didn't get extra help. Or upper management was like, push this game out. That's the publisher.
That's what happened to the old Cyberpunk 2077.
Upper management, and which is crazy because CD Projekt. That's what you're supposed to say. Project Red.
No, I'm gonna go with Project.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
America.
Yeah, America.
CD Projekt Red.
Let's pronounce them tortillas too.
Yeah,
we're gonna have some tortillas.
Yeah. But they're a private company. They're not even beholden to shareholders.
Who put out Wanted?
I don't even know.
You don't even know. Well, you should probably do some deeper dives into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what was weird about Project Red.
I mean, you didn't play it, obviously.
I did not.
Just read some reviews on it.
I did not play it because I was like, well, what's the point? Like, there's so much coming out. I can't even waste my time with something on a 6, a 7. It's got to be 8 or higher.
8 or goes back into the gaming reviews.
It does. Unfortunately, it is because I don't have the time to check it myself.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wanted Dead. Publisher is 110 Industries.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
Huge industry. Huge game makers.
110?
I don't know.
I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
Yeah.
But so
who's making Liza P?
I just watched a video on Liza P this morning, and I can't remember who put it out, honestly.
I can't find the developer on Wanted Dead.
That's all right. We can move on from that because all right, let's go over some. This is just I threw in some fun stuff for the opening of this podcast. So, the Garlic and Vampire Survivors looks like a nutsack.
Did you come to this conclusion yourself?
No, actually,
you were just playing it and you were like, huh.
Like I've been meaning to bring it up since like the very first time I opened that game. I was like, huh.
See,
they put a set of balls in there,
and it's like the strongest thing in the game.
Yeah, I kept forgetting about it.
It's like if I don't have my garlic, forget it.
Yeah, you gotta have the garlic.
You gotta have the garlic.
Yeah. So then here's another McDonald's plant-based chicken nuggets. They're coming out. See, and I thought this was like really big gamer news because gamers love their chicken nuggets. I do love the McDonald's chicken nuggets.
You know, I don't think I've ever sat and gamed and picked that as my snack.
What's your go-to gamer snack?
That I can remember, like off the fuck. It changed. It changed over time. One, it was Burger King for a long time, and then it was Taco Bell.
What, the Whopper?
Yeah,
from Burger King?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a chicken sandwich. OCG, original chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah. OCS. Whatever they call it. They call that at the fucking restaurant when you order it. Oh, one OCS?
Yeah.
What? So
Just give me a chicken sandwich.
yeah.
Derek.
Then it was Taco Bell, and specifically weird in World of Warcraft. It was weird. I drank chocolate milk and ate fucking graham crackers like nonstop. I was like 23 years old.
That's a pretty solid World of Warcraft snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was obsessed with it for a long time.
I think my go-to is
PB&J. I love peanut butter and jelly.
right now. It's I like Coors Lights. That's a go.
Okay, that's a drink.
Yeah, but it's like it's like
and some
I don't
beer
know,
nuts.
there's a lot of carbs in there.
Some chicharrones.
Yeah, I like chicharrones.
Yeah.
Pork skins, we call them in here.
Pork rinds?
Yeah, we call those pork skins here in the United States.
What the hell's a
None of that-
chicharrone, man?
Yeah, none of that Mexican speak up here.
They're just fucking chips.
Yeah, so McDonald's is trialing their plant-based chicken nuggets.
Who's
for
partnered
them.
with them? Because KFC, it's like I added here, KFC has had these out for a while.
Have they now?
And Beyond is the company that partnered with the Beyond Meat company,
Yeah.
partnered with KFC and some other people.
Yeah, McDonald's.
They've had them out here for a while.
McDonald's McNuggets are going foul-free.
Made from peas, corn, and wheat with a tempura batter.
God, that sounds
Here it
really
is.
good.
McDonald's has co-developed with Beyond Meat.
All right,
So they're same ones.
They're putting plants in everything now.
If they can make them close to what the original, man, you can't beat those original chicken nuggets.
No, it's like a chicken breast in a fucking blender.
Still like
And then
that
they
pink
form
goo,
them into
that
nuggets.
pink goo when you see
Yeah.
it. Oh man,
It's delicious. McDonald's, like they hit it out of the park with that one. For a burger, I'm gonna go fast food wise. I'll go Burger King with their flame broil. But chicken nuggets and French fries, it's McDonald's all the way.
Burger King's closer to your house.
There's
And McDonald's.
a McDonald's. No, the McDonald's is like
it's right
another block or two down the road.
Yeah, it is. But
Yeah. So when we do like a family fast food junk night, we'll go stop at Burger King, get a couple burgers, and then we cruise on
Burger
down to
King.
McDonald's. And yeah, Burger King is solid.
severely underrated.
No, I don't know.
People
'Cause I
are like
do
obsessed with their McDonald's, bro.
I do that every once in a while. I'll go ask people like what their go-to, like what is the best fast food burger? Like just their base burger. Like McDonald's has their Big Mac, which is
It's
trash.
gross.
Yeah,
It's
trash.
so gross. The quarter pounder is not even good either.
Usually, and Wendy's is what the
When is this the double?
the double.
Dave's double.
Okay, and then Burger King has their Whopper, and then
It's fantastic.
yeah, I hear a lot of people throw Culver's in there. I'm like, no,
Nope.
fucking
No,
way.
thank you. You can
Get
keep
out
your
of here with
custard.
that trash.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna go with Culver's. So we just close the door on our Culver's sponsorship. Sorry.
Germany gets these first, huh?
Really?
That's what it says. 1,400 restaurants in Germany.
Okay, so Germany's going
The
plant
next
based. Nice.
also will
Good for
start
them.
selling the McPlant burger
Well, that-
in Germany next week.
who
What a
has-
name.
Who has the Impossible? Oh, who is it? The
Impossible Whopper. Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever tried that?
I've had Impossible burgers, but not from Burger King.
How was the? I've never had an Impossible.
You've never had
burger.
Impossible? I always tell people,
Try it.
no, I don't say not. I wouldn't if you want, sure. But if you were at a barbecue and someone only had Impossible burgers, you'd be fine. You would know it's different. It tastes different. It 100%, but it doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste as good as a real burger, but it does the job. So like, I wouldn't be like, this is bullshit.
That's
All you
good to
got is
know.
Impossible burgers. It fucking sucks.
I don't think anybody. What was it during the COVID pandemic and everybody was running on the stores? The only thing that was still left there was the Impossible burgers.
Fuck
and
that,
shit like
man. I
that
eat
were
'em.
on the shelves.
But to go back on it though, you eating a fucking plain burger though. It needs toppings.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm eating
I'm
that
not one of those people that is gonna trash on vegans or whatever
It,
for eating that. If you want to eat like that, that's fine. It's just not my choice.
It bleeds
Whatever you
beet
want.
juice
I
when you
know,
cook
it's
it.
weird.
It's
kinda
great.
weird. Just for me, that's kind of weird.
I'd make normal ones and then I'd cook those.
Slap them together.
No, for the wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she would.
For the
those.
ex-wife?
The ex-wife.
The
yeah.
ex-wife.
Yeah.
And to put the caveat
I
on there.
gotta get used to that.
You have to let everybody know out there in podcast land that you're.
They don't need to
available.
know
You're
shit.
on the market. You're on the market for a new model.
But I would, there are some crazy ass people out there that like don't use the same fucking spatula for my vegan burger.
Oh,
Weird
okay,
out,
yeah. So they don't want to mix the
I
juices.
guess. Yep.
Yeah. All right. This is something that I've wanted to talk about for a little while, and I've talked to a few people. The shitty 5G service that we have. Like when I'm driving home and I'm watching a movie, not that. When I'm listening to a podcast or something and I'm driving home, I constantly have to go into airplane mode and go in and go out of it. And
really,
you have to do that. Yeah, I heard that some people have that same experience with their 5G.
Is it? Have you narrowed it down? I've never had to do it.
Never.
I've never had to do it.
Because I've talked
at work. I've had to do it because I'm struggling with signal or something like that.
So I've
Before I got
talked to some
Wi-Fi
people about it, and they said they have had the same experience. Like my 4G was like way better for commuting.
Oddly enough, Monday, the day after the Super Bowl, I think it was, that Monday, I left work at 10. As I left that place,
Yeah.
SOS mode, no service, right?
Yeah, I had that same thing too the other day.
The whole T-Mobile network in the area was down.
Those motherfuckers.
Because then I ran into some other people and they're like, man, my phone's not working. I was like, oh shit, okay, good.
Yeah,
I thought it was just my shit. Yeah, I had to
I had to listen to FM radio on the way home.
Yeah, man. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I wasn't going to go over to the AM and listen to the right-wing hate speech on that.
Yeah.
That dial. Yeah.
So I tried to restart my phone and do the airplane mode. I was like, man, what the fuck?
Right.
So then I found out when I got into some internet. Yeah,
that the T-Mobile network was
down.
down. Yeah, I've just had this
I don't have to do that
issue
anymore, though. That's weird.
I've had this issue, and I've had two separate phones that have had the same issue since I switched to 5G, but I never had this problem ever with the 4G network.
For a while there, you were right. There was a spell. Actually, you know what? Ever since I've been in Portage lately, and specifically by like any time, when I come out, I have to yeah. It could be a Michigan one.
Yeah. No, you said Portage.
Yeah, but there's Michigan.
Portage?
There's like three. We're not the. It's not the only one.
Yeah, there's plenty of towns in the United States called Portage.
Anyway, I would have to do. It'll say 5G ultra settings.
Yeah.
And then I have to airplane mode and come out. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's just in this area. I didn't have to do it in my previous town.
I generally have to do it a couple of times. I have to do it when I'm coming into the hometown here, and then I have to do it when I'm like arriving at work. I'll have to do the same thing and reconnect to a tower over in that area.
Maybe they're doing something. I don't know.
I don't know. That's just something I noticed. If you listen to this podcast, gamerathletespodcast@gmail.com, you can
send the emails.
Send an email and tell me if you're experiencing the same thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, going on to the news, the gaming news and general news generally.
What is this? This is nuts.
What, Call of Duty on Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this actually I just found this morning, and I figured it was we're talking about. The Microsoft commitment to bring Call of Duty to Nintendo is now legally binding.
So it's definitely happening, we think.
Yeah, we'll read this and discuss.
According to Brad Smith, the vice chair and president of Microsoft.
Yeah, the company has negotiation with Nintendo and has now signed a binding 10-year legal agreement to bring Call of Duty to Nintendo platforms. This got a lot of people starting to speculate.
Official Twitter too, yeah.
Yeah, this has got people started to speculate about a new Nintendo Switch. Because the ability for the regular Nintendo to have this is going to be kind of rough. Yeah, you're talking about 10 frames per second type shit.
They tried this shit before.
Well, they have Fortnite on there, but Fortnite
they tried this shit with Call of Duty.
A more dumbed down kind of
all of it is
easier to render graphics kind of.
The Call of Duty on Wii
is dumb. I'm saying
is nothing like the Call of Duties on regular consoles.
Yeah,
they tried this once, and why they keep trying it is beyond me. But they would, to make it run decent, they would absolutely need new hardware.
Yeah.
But the Wii version is, oh my God.
Well, it's a huge franchise, and it would be in Nintendo's best interest and Activision Blizzard's best interest to give it to that, to be able to play it on a Switch.
Oh, man. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to play it on the Switch. People that I want it, cool, but I know better.
Yeah, I'm not a Call of Duty guy.
Yeah,
so
Cack-a-Duty.
I'm not going to be playing it either. But yeah, they put it out on their official Twitter.
Yeah, you definitely need some better hardware.
Yeah. Once you can start playing it on play it on your phone.
We had a couple people addicted to that version on the phone.
Yeah. See, it says the big question remains how exactly the game will perform on Nintendo platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The game will be heavily compromised. Okay, it says, in our eyes, there are 3 options. The game will be heavily compromised in terms of visuals on the Switch. They will launch as a cloud version because Nintendo is kind of working on their cloud stuff right now.
It works well in Japan.
Yeah, or the commitment won't begin until Nintendo launches the next major hardware. So there you go.
There you go. Yep.
That is the breaking Call of Duty news for the Nintendo Switch.
Anybody who cares.
Just buy a Steam Deck.
I mean, yeah, the next version. Again, I'll stick with that one. The next one. They get an OLED in that thing.
Yeah. So, in the speedrunning community and like no hit communities, there's a lot of what happened there? There's a lot of they do a lot of speed runs for charity and stuff like that. Well, it looks like Hogwarts, not just Hogwarts Legacy, but all Harry Potter games are banned from charity streamers. Yep. So with how big this fucking game is.
Games Done Quick is the company that said no more.
Yeah. Can you imagine basically handcuffing yourself from using the biggest game out right now for charity because of a bunch of assholes on Twitter that are talking shit?
Because you can't detach the bullshit from the game.
That is crazy to me, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could raise so much money for like a good cause, but you're not going to do that just because you're gonna piss off some people in the Twitter sphere. And if you go through a lot of this stuff and
it's
for someone with 20 likes on Twitter, you're gonna just submarine an entire charity event. But whatever. Games Done Quick has banned Hogwarts Legacy from appearing during any of its future events.
Done. Yeah. No more. We can't use this to raise money for people.
That's crazy to me.
Because we're so mad about it.
What kind of
people that don't, you explain the Hogwarts Legacy shit to people that don't play games.
Normies.
Yeah. And they're like, what? And it's almost like it's like, this shit can't be real. And you're like, bullshit.
Yeah, this is like...
Read all this.
Yeah. Okay, as spotted by The Gamer, the recent release of Harry Potter game has been added to the Games Done Quick disallowed games list.
Disallowed.
Yeah, meaning it cannot be submitted for consideration and won't appear during future event streams, according to Games Done Quick's website. Hogwarts Legacy and all other games listed or on the list have content views and an origin that was deemed unsuitable for the stream.
Let me read this last.
That's
ridiculous. This is the interesting part. Let me read this part. They previously hosted a Summer Games Done Quick in 2022. Raised over $3 million for the medical charity Doctors Without Borders. Prior to that, they raised $2.7 million for the organization Prevent Cancer During Awesome Games Done Quick. So they raised 2.7 one time, $3 million for good charities, but now you're like you said, you're handicapping yourself.
Yeah, this would be a huge game to raise a lot of money with. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's so
like, and then you could use like the irony, like you could use it to raise money for a transgender.
They actually, there was, I think it's called the Adam Project. But there were streamers that were streaming, and they're like, any money that goes from this stream where I'm streaming Hogwarts Legacy, and I believe it is called the Adam Project. Look that up real quick.
Oh, Adam.
Yeah, since you're on the PC. Anyway, they're like, any money that I get from this stream, any donations, any of that will go to the Adam Project, and that wasn't good enough for people. They were still just giving them shit. It's like, it's not even worth it.
Adam, like the Atom, or Adam as a dude?
I don't know. Adam's apple?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I think that's what it's called, though. I mean, I could be wrong. You can fact check me in real time. But as far as I know, that's for like youth, transgender, like awareness stuff or whatever. So, yeah, I'm going to look it up real quick. Since maybe it's not the Adam Project. I don't know what I'm thinking of.
I don't know. I can't find it.
Yeah. That's a movie, though, starring Ryan Reynolds. So The Adam Project. Yeah. So I'm probably wrong on the name of the charity, but anyway, streamers were streaming this with that and saying every dollar amount goes to them. And like I said, it still was not good enough for people who could not separate J.K. Rowling and the Hogwarts IP from Hogwarts Legacy.
That's crazy.
It is. It's
People will do anything.
Yeah, we're in
hurt themselves
we're in
to prove a point.
bizarre world with a bunch of unhinged wackos out there just
Yep.
going hard. Oh, and there was also, since we're on the Hogwarts Legacy stuff, I saw somebody put out a tweet saying that it was just right-wing trolls that were out there
We're gonna
trying to take everybody down.
and the Hogwarts stuff.
Yeah, so like a bunch of right-wing trolls just went out there and they were like harassing people to make the transgender community look really bad.
We might as well go into the girlfriend reviews thing.
Okay, yeah, we can go into
Hogwarts.
girlfriend reviews.
Girlfriend reviews.
Then we
They
can skip
put
back.
that video out, and they shouldn't have. I don't think they should have catered to.
No, they should not
people.
have.
So
They caved.
girlfriend reviews. It's really good YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
It's listed as comedy. They make really good content. They made a Hogwarts Legacy. They got pushed off their Twitch stream. Basically, she did. She got pushed off her Twitch stream from
And their Reddit
being
was
harassed.
Their
right?
Reddit was shut down.
Their Reddit was shut down and indefinitely banned. So they made this video about it, and we didn't do it because of this, and almost an apology,
Yeah, they didn't
but
reveal.
not quite. But it did exactly what they wanted them to do.
Yeah.
You should have just kept moving.
Yeah, and then now that they know that next time there's another game that comes up with a little bit of controversy, they know they can make girlfriend reviews buckle.
Yep, and we
And
can
not
make
put
a
out
video
the thing.
about something, and we can get in their
Yep.
chat, and we can
Yep.
yeah. Instead of just banning these people from their chat,
Yeah, you cannot negotiate with terrorists.
no, do not do it.
No. Now, I'm not saying the community is terrorists. I'm just using that as a
Terrorizers.
metaphor. Yeah.
And terrorizers.
Yeah, you can't buckle to the mob, or it's never ending. The goalpost
they
will
hit
always
your button.
continually be shit. And
Yep.
even if you do cater to them, it's not like, oh, okay. And then they're going to like you again. They still hate you.
They're always going to hate you.
They
It
hate
doesn't
you
matter
already.
what you do.
Yeah.
It does not matter.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's the, like I
I
said,
feel bad for them, but they'll be back.
I
They'll be
don't
back.
feel bad for them now since they caved.
They caved.
They
I feel
basically-
bad that they caved.
They deprive their viewers, their core viewers, the content because they buckled.
Yeah,
It's
that could
sad.
have been a funny video. Instead, you were making some boohoo shit.
Yep, it's sad. Speaking of caving, Blizzard employee return to work policy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see this story at all?
I did, and it's like this. I understand. I kind of get both sides. I get Blizzard said, "Get your ass back to work. Come into the office."
I don't get both sides, honestly.
you
on
think
this
they
one,
should just stay home?
yes, because their internal data says that they were more productive being at home.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Then okay, if that shows up, then whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. When I was in school for design and shit, and you worked in teams, I had a better interaction.
Well, yeah,
Creativity.
they're still not making. I mean, the people, even though they were working from home, they still had to go to meetings. I mean, even if they were on Skype or whatever. I can see having people come into work, but I mean, the money savings from the people. I mean, as long as they're still putting out, and I mean, they put out Overwatch during the same time. Dragonflight, they put out during the same time.
Oh, they were working on it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not losing any serious productivity from the team from being at home.
Yeah. And I wonder what it is. They have to justify the rent for that building.
that could be it, or it's the uppers, or the management team, and we need to keep track of these people, or something. I have no idea.
They would be required to come to the office 3 days a week.
But if you think about it, if you have something that you have to put out, right, and you have to show up in the office, let's say you have to be there for 8 hours of the day every day. They give you one task to do. You're going to get it done in 8 hours.
Yeah.
But if you're at home, you might get that same task done in 3.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
You know?
Yeah, they're mad.
Yeah.
They're definitely mad about. I mean, I get what a lot of it did. opened up to were people that relocated. So now they'd have to, some
so
of these
now
people
they have
probably have to
move back.
relocate.
Yeah,
it
relocate
sucks.
back. So they went. That's another.
Blizzard's always in the shit.
This is
right now,
another
man.
F from the Blizzard management team after they had the. Was it them that had the, or was that Ubisoft that had the sexual harasser CEO? Or
Oh no,
whatever?
that's Blizzard Activision. That's Bobby
there you
Kotick.
go. Yeah. So then they had
Yep.
Blizzard had that one, and then they also had their other one where they put out the tweet or whatever.
They've been in the shit.
Yeah, saying that it wasn't management's fault that all this was happening. It was the people that they walked back.
This is a company that Microsoft is buying. Like, imagine, like, will you guys get your shit together?
I know.
What the fuck?
They're dumb. You know what? All this news might be coming out to tank their stock price and
so
give
they
Microsoft a little bit of a better deal.
Hey, you guys go act like a bunch of assholes.
Yes. Yeah.
So we need to get you. You know, it's going poorly for us. Please lower your fucking value.
Yeah, so we can actually pick you up, and then PlayStation can. They
Those
won't. They
fucking
won't
Sony
fight
guys
you,
keep crying.
Yeah,
we
they
need
do.
you. We need you to say, hey,
Yeah.
Microsoft can have you guys.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Just make sure we keep Call of Duty on the table. Everything
Yeah.
else, fuck it. Yeah, but yeah, Blizzard keeps on kind of imploding. On top of that, with the decline in their games and customer service too. I mean, they do.
Yeah.
You know, they have put out some bangers. I mean, I haven't played it. I haven't played Overwatch, but it got pretty good reviews. But then they had a lot of shit with that too, where they said you could play. You were supposed to be able to play Overwatch 1, and then this was just going to be Overwatch 2 is going to be a completely separate game or whatever, but then they just completely shut Overwatch 1
They
Overwatch
shut it
down.
And said, go play Overwatch 2.
Yeah, which made a lot of people upset.
Which a lot of, again, it's the microtransactions.
Yeah, microtransactions.
Yeah, they didn't pan out well.
Yeah.
People were pretty pissed about them.
But
It's a game about microtransactions too, and they still fucked it up.
This gets into my thing with microtransactions. I don't like them that much. I mean, like I don't mind people buying skins. You can buy skins as an equal trade off for what you're going to get, but certain things, loot boxes, I'm not a big fan of. Just legalized gambling.
Yeah, it's loot boxes, but it's all cosmetics.
Trying to get kids into gambling early.
Yeah, it's all cosmetics, but it's nothing you really want, right? Oh fuck, it's a character I don't even play as. Why the fuck do I want this? You know, that's what but Fortnite is different because they're like, this is what you get.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Even trade.
Yep.
Even trade for even money.
Yep.
Right.
But yeah, Microsoft with their Game Pass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Microsoft's Game Pass. But here, this is interesting. The way that this is worded in this story.
It's a UK based report.
I thought you fixed my links.
What? Mine worked just fine.
Well, unfortunately, my iPad's the one hooked to the big screen. So,
oh no, go back into it. Where is it?
Where's what? Microsoft Game Pass. Let's see if it opens. Nope, nothing. Anyway, with the Microsoft Game Pass, they said that this is going to it's affecting gameplay or game sales.
Here, I'm sending you. Go.
Oh, look at that. Accept. I'm still nothing.
Yeah. It's weird. Is your internet being weird?
No.
It kicked me off, so I had to go to my phone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Maybe I'll try Brave here.
Yeah, see?
No internet.
That's what
access.
it was.
Interesting.
Hotspot your phone. I'll talk about it while you hotspot your phone.
No, that's all right. You can talk about it, but yeah. So Phil Spencer came out and said that it was affecting, and it was like cannibalizing their game sales.
A UK-based report.
Right, but there are quotes that probably might have been taken slightly out of context from Phil Spencer in that article that I can't read. But
Spencer cannibalized may not be true according to report.
But you can see how having the Game Pass might lower game sales.
Yeah. No one knows the deals that Microsoft makes with
Right.
developers. No, that has never come to light.
What's fun?
We don't know the contract. No contract has ever been shown. Hey, this is what we pay, and this is how the tier system works.
Right.
Like depending on how many people download your game, we don't know how it
But
works.
I don't even know if it's on it. It's on. From what I've heard, it's by hours played.
See, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
no one's ever seen a physical
So,
like layout of this is how these people get paid.
So if you have like one guy playing your game for 20 hours, then they pay the company who made the game what the cost of the game would have been, something like that. So I can see deals like that being made, but so you don't have internet either, huh?
No, I'm using my phone.
What is going on?
Yeah, you talked about the 5G service and they fucking shut
I know.
you down.
Jeez,
Fuck
those
this guy.
sons of bitches.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm going through Comcast, so
yeah, hotspot.
for my
Game creators make the games available. I'm trying to see. It cannibalizes game sales, according to this report. I don't
Right.
know.
Listen, and okay, this goes into like what I was going to talk about earlier about one of the things that Microsoft has really well with this. So like Atomic Heart, I don't think I'd want to pay $70 for that game.
100%, I wouldn't pay $70 for that game.
Wo Long, maybe.
Well, that's because those games appeal to us.
Yeah.
First-person shooters appeal to me.
Yeah.
Story-driven ones, not like Call of Duty, but like BioShock, Atomic Heart, Wolfenstein. Those have always appealed to me. But I always know what I'm getting with those games. You're getting about 15 hours, right? I am not paying $70 for that. So if it's on Game Pass, it has a better chance.
Yeah,
so I don't
making
fully
some money.
believe that cannibalism is as
No,
far
I
as it
don't
goes.
know either. Like I said, there were some quotes in there that were probably taken slightly out of context and
Right.
some snippets from Phil Spencer on it. And I just don't, I'm not sure. But being able to play like Atomic Heart, like I don't think I would have ever played that game at all. And if I would have paid money for it, I would have been, I probably, knowing what I know now about Atomic Heart and playing through it for a couple hours, I probably would have been pissed if I paid $70. for that game.
No way, dude! Like, just it's so hard for me
Yeah.
to buy something like that when I know how short it's going to be.
Yeah.
When I know we're in February, probably by summer
Yeah.
it's going to be on sale for at least 20 cheaper.
Right.
Like, and that's a big deal with people and games. Again, we talked about this before. Like, if you're making $40,000 a year, you're not going to go.
I think the Game Pass is much better value than if you're going to do that.
Yep.
So, I guess I don't have Atomic Heart, like my review on it, in here, but we can talk about that now, I suppose. So I played through, I did going into, speaking of that, piggybacking off the Game Pass thing, but yeah, because it was on Game Pass, I picked it up and I played through it for a couple of hours. And yeah, the guy in it, very annoying.
Super annoying.
Yeah, there are quick time events in the game that I do not appreciate. When like a robot will grab you, you have to press Y and then you have to press B and you have to press S to get out from underneath. There's a dodge in the game, but it's a little bit wonky. It's a dash one way, dash another, and then for like the first 40 minutes of the fucking game, there's like no gameplay in it. It's just like cinematic.
Setting world building.
Yeah. Flying through it, which another thing that I don't appreciate.
Exposition.
Yeah, if I could skip it, I'd be all right with it probably. But you can't. It's not skippable.
Oh, those are the worst kind.
Not skippable.
Or the worst are when you die in a game and it goes back and you're like, you cannot skip it. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
I gotta watch this
And
again.
the guy's in there. He's pretty fucking annoying. It's like they try to do this. And maybe it doesn't translate because it was translated from Russian into American, but it's like real cringy. Like there's this robot in it that's like super thirsty. It's a robot like vending machine. It's just like spank me daddy and all this fucking bullshit. And it's like, it's just real kind of bad writing. The robot is kind of obnoxious in it. And there's a few things that are, the controls are a little bit wonky, but overall they're okay. I played with it on a harder difficulty, so you run out of bullets pretty quick on the shotgun. The shotgun's the only one you have, and then the axe is like super shitty. Like the way it like feels and swings, and you have this charge.
The melee feels real bad.
The melee's bad. You have a charge attack, but it takes for fucking ever to charge it up. And
I heard the music's good.
Yeah, the music seemed okay.
He sounds like Duke Nukem. The guy, the main character, like some of the stuff he says.
Like an obnoxious, cringy Duke Nukem.
Yeah, well, if you go back
accent,
and listen to some Duke Nukem, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, like, it's
but
funny.
we were teenagers, so we're like, oh, this shit's cool.
It's funny, like, he's trying to, like, they're trying to land this set of jokes or whatever, and they're just crashing and burning on the fucking tarmac.
Yeah, that's all they said. It's just, ugh,
yeah.
Like, it's fucking miserable.
Yeah, it's pretty it's obnoxious. Like, I mean, I imagine there might be a way you can turn them off or whatever, and just the subtitles show up.
Oh. Yeah, when I watched a couple of the reviews, I was like, ooh, wow, ooh, like, this is rough.
The aesthetic of the game is okay, though. Mm-hmm. The robots are kind of cool.
It looked like the world would have been interesting, but again, they just kind of ruined it with.
It was all right, though. I got it for free. I might play through it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just to
you got
get a little bit better feel of it.
You have it on lease.
Yeah. And then, there are skill trees in the game, which are, I haven't gotten too deep into them yet, but those are my first impressions.
A lot of
the
first-person skill trees are just feel like it's not.
Yeah.
You're just ticking the box. You're not really building out your character.
Yeah. So, hey, they can always go with the Elden Ring and just pump my vigor and stuff like that.
Vigor. Pump my vigor.
Yeah. Pump my vigor.
Pump my vigor. Chick.
Pump my vigor and strength. But yeah, like, I found parts of the whatever going through it was kind of
Microsoft, Twitter's trying to charge you for a subscription so you can have two-factor authentication through text messages. Which is,
what do you mean through text messages?
So is this you? We'll send a verification number to your phone, and then it's just authenticating who you are, right? And clearly, the other thing is two-factor authentication through text is the worst one. There's a way to use an app, and then there's a way to recover email, which is probably a little better. And they're putting the worst one behind a paywall because Twitter's losing money right now too.
All right, so
$8 a month on Android. What? 11 on iOS.
See,
what
there
the
you go.
fuck, man?
Why is it more for iOS?
No shit. Because they probably have more fucking users on iOS, and they noticed, and so they're like, "Oh, fucking, we'll gouge these people."
You think that would be? It's like a bulk deal.
Issue?
Who?
Elon.
Elon. Yeah, Elon. I forget who I heard it pronounce it that way, so I do now too because I thought it was funny.
It's like aluminum is aluminium.
Yeah, nothing against Elon Musk necessarily, but he basically did take over kind of a dumpster fire.
Yeah. I like the dumpster fire.
For me, the overall experience of Twitter hasn't changed.
Keeps me warm
since he took it over. Like, nothing for me and nothing for like 99% of the users has changed on Twitter. See, it's just people don't like him currently.
Yeah.
So every small little adjustment that he makes, which is the $8 a month thing, I don't know. Twitter was losing money before.
Yeah, now you got to pay.
So yeah,
get out. Overwhelmingly, people on Twitter are like, "Man, fuck off!" Like they're already using physical security keys or an authenticator app.
Yeah,
like Blizzard. Blizzard uses an authenticator app.
Yeah, so does the Hogwarts Legacy. You had to have an authenticator.
Oh, you can.
App. Yeah, to do. Yes, you can.
Yeah, but
for two-factor identification,
so you're gonna put a text message behind $8. Well, let me pay for the worst one.
Yeah, so I don't even understand.
So dumb.
So you get a text message to make sure that you log in, and then you got to put in your code. I don't even necessarily like two-factor logins.
I do. I mean, honestly. I appreciate it because, like, even Capital One or any of these like bill pay. If you're on a VPN and it doesn't recognize your phone, it's like we're gonna send you a text to make sure it's you. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
but it's the worst one of the offer. What Twitter offers. So why are you putting that behind the paywall? I don't know. It's strange. It's a strange little blurb.
I haven't had any serious issues with, like, for banking account and credit card information, things like that. I can see two-factor identification, but for like so many people that use Twitter, I mean, who's going to hack my personal account for Twitter?
Right. We're blowing up now,
I know.
dude. You know,
huge.
somebody's
We're gonna need that two-factor identification.
That guy talking about transgenders. I'm gonna trash him. I'm gonna take his fucking account.
Yeah, I'll be like, that wasn't me.
Once I see that tweet that says "fucking Elden Ring sucks," I was like, "You've been hacked."
Yeah, you're gonna know. Yeah, because I would never say that. Because Elden Ring is best game.
Yeah,
The best game of this decade.
and oddly enough, it's my wallpaper on my computer.
Yeah, see?
I don't dislike
You
Elden
can't
Ring.
deny the
I don't.
art
I've
for
never
it, man.
fucking denied that I didn't like Elden Ring.
I don't know. You just didn't play it very much.
I played it once. That's all I
it's
needed to play.
You played, and you played it on. You played it with the cheat mode. You played it with
I didn't play. It's not a
magic
cheat
user,
mode.
magic user, and a
It's
fucking
part
mimic
of
tier.
the fucking game. It's not cheating. I didn't have to get a game genie or some bullshit.
Everybody always argues that Dark Souls needed easy mode. You just play it like Dan did. Play it with a magic build and a
Fair
mimic
enough.
tier. And
I
you're
don't
boom,
care.
you're
I
good.
had fun.
You're fucking easy mode.
And
Yeah,
actually,
it's a fun game.
Actually,
you can play.
certain parts were hard with that fucking mimic tier, even with the mimic tier.
Yeah, you fucking put a bleed build on that bitch and let her go. So
I don't trust anything that bleeds for 7 days and doesn't die.
I know. Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, Tears of the Kingdom. There. This is funny
So,
because I know you wanted to pre-order this fucking cutting board.
I
didn't
did
you?
pre-order it.
You did.
And then this article came out, and I was like, "Oh, cool! I get a piece of fucking wood."
So you actually got this?
No. They don't. When you pick it up when you pick up the game, you
Yeah.
get it.
So you're gonna get this cutting board?
We'll see. While supplies
Is it an
last.
actual cutting board? Or what is it supposed to be like a picture? It's a fucking plaque, but it looks like
just
a cutting
wooden
board.
plaque
Yeah.
with some fucking symbols on it.
So if you got to cut your beef jerky, you got.
It's not even it's not even a picture of like the Master Sword or the Triforce.
I've seen some.
It's just some odd fucking shit.
Yeah, I know. I've seen some memes about this where people are like,
What is this?
cutting
Charcuterie?
fucking fruit on it. Oh yeah, the charcuterie boards. Yeah,
Charcuterie
the
board.
Tears of the Kingdom charcuterie board. It's one of the biggest video games due to release this year, and the fans have anxiously been waiting to see different video games retailers pre-order bonus for the game. GameStop has announced that their exclusive pre-order gift, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom wooden plaque.
It's not what people had expected. Cue hilarious comments.
Yeah.
Click it. Click that part. I'll click it. I got it.
Okay.
Let's see the hilarious comments.
Yeah, people are probably, what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what a silly gift. I'm getting the collector's edition from Nintendo, which is far greater.
Yeah, I tried to get the collector's edition.
Yeah.
And it said no.
I don't know. Video game companies are, known for this type of shit.
What do you mean? Oh, I've given
Just
dumb shit lately.
Giving you fucking shitty shit for your
Some
shit.
are really
that
good, some are
way
really bad.
overpriced.
It's on both ends. It's either really good. We talked about the Fallout helmet. Like it's either some shit's really fucking good. Their last one, Breath of the Wild, was good.
Yeah.
This one, not so good. Even the collector's edition comes with fucking pins.
I don't even buy that
and
shit.
a book or whatever. The plaque was a surprise, but it's a stupid surprise. I mean, I'll take it. I'll give it to my kid.
Legend of the, what's the meat what's the animals that you get the meat from in there?
What the
Yeah.
the hogs, the
whatever they are,
warthogs,
yeah.
the boars.
Yeah. You can make a charcuterie board with those.
I tried.
Put some cheese on there.
Nope. No cheese.
No. All right.
Where's I can't. Oh.
I thought that was kind
Oh
of
no,
funny.
you can't. Yeah.
I thought that was kind of funny because I knew you were excited to get your cutting board.
I had no idea about it. When I pre-ordered it, it was nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. This is a big story.
What's that?
The YouTube CEO.
Oh yeah.
Whatever her name is. Wojnowski's or whatever. Mike Wojnowski.
Not gonna work here anymore.
Yeah. Well, we'll just say whatever. One of the first Google employees to step down. Now this
She's like an OG Google employee, right?
Yes, and actually, this goes into the conspiracy theory about Burning Man and
wow.
this lady, because the Google was started in this lady's house.
Mm-hmm.
So,
before we go any further, let's objectify her. What do you think?
Nah,
That's a pass.
no, it's a pass. It's a pass, dog.
That's not. That's a no from me, dog.
I mean, she's got no.
6 beers, you'd be fine.
Shoot,
We'll see.
need more than that.
Anyway,
so she's stepping down right now, but like I said, the conspiracy theory is that the whatever CIA ties and whatnot for Google, and this was started in their base, DARPA and stuff like that. You got to go deep in the conspiracy theory stuff, which is kind of hard to get into on this particular podcast. But anyway, Google was started at her house. She's been the CEO for 25, or been working with Google for 25 years. Decides to step down. Now this goes into the bigger story of Gonzalez versus Google, which has YouTube. So Gonzalez versus Google is a legal case that's up before the Supreme Court right now that says that it's the platform publisher argument for this. And this, depending on the ruling on this particular case, it could change the way that YouTube is.
All kind of platforms.
Yeah,
not just YouTube.
This goes, a woman's or a family's daughter was killed in France by someone who was, and they said that they were radicalized through YouTube videos. And the way the YouTube algorithm works is you like one video, which could be an ISIS radical video, it'll recommend you more of those. So
I see you like this.
They're currently trying to parse through what liability YouTube actually has.
They're saying, that they are part of the how do they word it? They said that they what they're accusing them of, it would have to mean that YouTube knowingly did it, but they're just a platform, right? It's an algorithm.
Right. And so the only problem, so this goes back to even further back, this kind of stuff, the platform publisher thing, because there was 3 internet service providers back in the day, really. I can't remember the names of them, but one of them was actually sued. Well, 2 of them were actually sued for, I can't remember what it was, but one of them didn't regulate any of the stuff that went on there, and the other one acted more as a publisher. The one that acted more as a publisher, they were sued and they won. The plaintiffs won. That's where Section 230 came from, and I can't believe I'm blanking on the name of those 2 ISPs.
Companies across the country could result in less speech online and fewer recommended playlists. I don't think it'll go. I don't think it's going to play. If anything, they tweak their algorithm, but they can't have someone sitting there curating videos. That would be something, right? But that would be more a liability than the algorithm.
Yeah,
because somebody would have to say, "Oh, I'd give you this ISIS video," and they're oh, okay, yeah, we'll put it on there.
Well, and it also goes to at what
the users put it up, not
at what
YouTube.
Point do people not have agency to make their own fucking decisions in the world? If someone's going to go get radicalized by ISIS, they're probably already seeking that information out already, and YouTube might just be a quicker way to get there.
I mean, it's like,
but it's not.
You buy a gun, you don't, and that person from the store, and the store is not liable because that person shot someone. Right.
I think you're an apples and tampons.
It is apples and tampons.
Well, yeah, everybody says you can't compare apples and oranges, but who's that rapper? Little Dicky or whatever said you can compare the two. They're both fruit.
They're both fruit. Yeah.
So I always say like apples, and I'll throw something else in there. But anyway, apples and tampons conversation.
A little Dicky
with
reference.
The guns and stuff. Yeah. So I'm not sure. We'll keep you updated on this story as far as it goes. But if you are interested out there in podcast land and checking this one out, Gonzalez versus Google and Legal Eagle, actually a pretty sizable YouTube channel, has a very good breakdown.
Very good video.
Yeah, he's an actual lawyer. Not like me.
His background reminds me of Saul Goodman, though. Right.
He's got great hair and a beard. He's got a nice beard too. That guy.
I did notice his hair.
He's got a great beard.
Yeah,
great hair. This guy, nice snappy suits, but he's got a lot of other videos that are real good as far as like legal stuff with the internet and things like that are concerned. So, there's that.
I'd watch that video. That video should definitely be watched to get people a real quick rundown.
Right, so we went over the Liza P release date. Liza P game trailer. There's a game trailer right now up on the YouTube for an extended gameplay trailer for Liza P. I'm excited for this game.
I'm bored. Maybe you'll get a cutting board.
Wait, you're bored with Liza P?
No, I'm on board.
Oh, you're on board. I thought you said you were bored.
No, I want to play it. And it's about Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Actually, like before you got here today, I watched like a 40-minute video on all the different Soulsborns or Souls-like games that are coming out next year.
Oh, really?
There's like 15 of them.
Oh, yeah. No, dude, the last few years, it's just been, they were like, oh, I see what they're doing. Let's do
a lot
it
of
too.
them are
Yep.
kind of shit too. What Mortal Shell? I did not like that game.
Mortal
I felt like I
Shell.
was walking through mud the entire fucking game. I was like, all right, I can't do this.
It's funny when you play like a game that's a clone and you're like, man, these people did it so well. What did they do different, right? Like, we don't know shit about making.
well, what did
how
Elden Ring and
how,
Souls
like,
games
look at,
do
like,
different?
Like, no, I'm just saying, like, there's different programming, right, between this person and that person. Like, this
Yeah.
person can make melee combat feel amazing.
Yeah, and then
Like,
other
so
people.
what
yeah.
is it? What is it that they're doing different that makes this shit feel like shit?
From
Is it the
Soft's
impact?
timing on their games
Animations.
and their combat is
Yeah.
just impeccable. It's like the pinnacle of
But, like,
gaming
what are
perfection
they,
as
like,
far as combat goes.
They're just, man, I want to know more about it.
like if you're into good story and having it laid out right in front of you without having to think about it, From Software games are not the way to go. If you just like video games and you like playing video games, not watching them, From Software games are the way to go.
I play them. They're fine.
Yeah,
they're
they're great.
Yeah,
They're fantastic.
but I also
video
watch my
games.
video games.
Yeah.
There's a limit. I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm reaching this point. Like, this fucking
Yeah.
shit's going on
And now-
forever.
All that comes with like a caveat because a lot of those games, if I could just skip all the cutscenes, like that's what is kind of something that's kind of irritating me with what is it?
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
I'm skipping
Yeah.
a lot of dialogue.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of like and then you're talking to somebody, it gives you like 3 fucking options.
The side quest shit, I'm like,
Yeah, it gives you,
Cruise
we got 3 options, and then I just go to the one that lets me leave.
I'm just trying to do some trophies.
Yeah,
There's a
trying to get them out of
flip
the
a
way.
cow 10 times with the
Yeah.
flipendo.
So we got more PlayStation 5 Pro rumors, along with PlayStation 6 rumors. So
PSVR 2 is really good, I heard.
yeah. Oh, Young E actually has a review of that.
I watched
have
quite
not-
a few people.
I have not watched the reviews of that, but going into this, just more PS5 Pro rumors that say that they're going to announce something in June. So
Yeah, it's inevitable. I hate reading about the rumors because of course they're gonna like, of course there's gonna be a new console,
yeah,
right? I don't
eventually.
know about an iteration because I think those iterations, like we talked about before, the PS4 Pros and the Xbox One X,
yeah.
I think those iterations did not sell well. I don't think that they sold the amount that they wanted to, and I just don't think they're gonna. If they put it out, it's not going to do well,
Right.
because we're already at 4K with what we got. So what are you going to give us more? What are you
You're
gonna
not going to get a
increase?
whole lot pumped out of it. Oh, speaking of getting more pumped out, I did another critique I had of Atomic Heart was there was one section in the game where there's a forklift. You have to jump on the forklift, and it moves around kind of quick. I had a lot of frame dropping and jittering with that.
Oh,
It
no.
was terrible. So hopefully that's not a...
Patch
It was
out.
so bad. It was so bad I couldn't even figure out what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And the forklift just happened to drop me off the right spot. But yeah, it was a little irritating. So Ubisoft makes too many games. Ubisoft came out and said that their shit's going downhill because they're trying to make too many games. Or they canceled a bunch of games. So Ubisoft says it cancels and delays games because it's working on too many titles. Ubisoft has revealed the reason behind the numerous game cancellations and delays over the last couple months. During a quarterly earning call with investors on February 16th, CEO, whatever his name is, Yves
Guillemot.
Yeah, shared that the studio had to push back the release of several games, including Skull and Bones, as well as pull the plug on several unannounced titles due to the overwhelming number of titles the studio is working on at the same time. We canceled a few games because we needed to make space for other games that are in development with the company, and they're really helping all the other games that are progressing well. So there you go. Ubisoft's making too many games. That is why
Yeah, that Skull and Bones has been in production forever.
I didn't even know
They
the
just keep
premise of
pushing
that
it.
game.
It's
or
just
anything.
another fucking pirate game where like
so
the
it's
one
just
on
gonna
Game
be.
Pass.
It's just gonna. Which one? Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, like it's another like
Online
that.
game, pirate game.
With more story driven stuff and no, like people were hyped when it first got announced, but it's been like 8 years. It's been a long time. It's even longer. It might.
So
have
when
been
you
even
started
longer
it
than
in production during the PlayStation 3 and now the PlayStation 5
that. Further
is out.
delay.
Yeah.
Let's see, 2017 originally revealed.
Well, so that's only been 5 years, 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
Multiple
so we're at 6
delays, directorial changes.
That never bodes well for games when you got to change the directors.
No, when it's in development hell is what it's called. Like when they
Yeah.
just keep fucking around and
Yeah, you know who didn't have that problem? Elden Ring.
yeah, they ain't gonna tell you about their problems
No.
either because they're a Japanese company and
Yeah.
they keep that shit close to the chest.
Yeah.
They'll fire half the crew and you won't even know.
I think that's what happened to what is it, 343 Studios in Halo. That where they had all these different people working on
Bonnie
the
Ross.
game. Yeah, and they well, not just that, but they had all these contractors. You know, it started making me think. You remember H.H. Holmes, a serial killer up in Chicago who had that murder hotel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, he hired a bunch of different contractors to work on sections of the game or sections of the building at one time. So nobody knew all the booby traps and shit that he put in. Maybe that's what happened with 343.
Suckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just didn't want anybody else to know what the other team was working on. So you ended up with this hodgepodge of mess.
Just bolted mess. Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. You wanna? So we're at an hour on this one right now.
All right.
Yeah. So I think this is the right. See, this is the exciting part of the show.
Right.
Yeah, the fuckery news. Fuckery news. All right.
Oh my god.
Have to make that into a sound effect here. Yeah. So, look at this. Okay, so meth backpack on a pigeon. So this is a prison somewhere.
A meth backpack.
Somewhere in the world. Yeah. A pigeon wearing a backpack with crystal meth detained
last month.
detained by Canadian prison.
A Canadian jail.
So yeah, these guys are using fucking homing pigeons to
That's
fly
awesome.
meth
We're
into
going
prisons.
backwards. I mean, resourceful.
Hey, yeah,
very
prisoners
resourceful.
are very resourceful. When you can't use the prison safe, you might as well use a pigeon.
The old
So it
prison
says-
purse.
Yeah, a pigeon was detained. How do you do what?
How do they?
Yeah, they got a little set of handcuffs on that motherfucker. Yeah,
The bird was found and later captured. Wow.
yeah. The bird was found and later captured by at the Pacific Institute Correctional Facility in Vancouver after officers noticed a flying fowl and its cargo.
This guy's quote is funny. Who is he? He's the regional president of the Union of Canadian.
What did it say? My
Correctional
initial
Officers.
reaction was shock. Because of all the advancements in technology and the number of drones we've seen. Oh yeah, people are droning
The
and
fact
stuff.
that it's tied to a pigeon is abnormal.
These guys are like, fuck it,
for
dude.
sure.
Yeah, these guys aren't going to catch my pigeon.
The bird was apprehended on the penitentiary wall after the staff set up a trap for it. Oh, Peter's coming.
It was spotted by correctional officers. I believe that the security and intelligence officers, or I believe, and security intelligence officers, when the officers were doing their standard patrols around throughout the initial unit and institution on Friday, that the institute spotted a bird with a package on it.
I want to see the actual picture of the
You're not
bird.
going to see the actual picture of the bird.
I want to see the
I
package.
just got stock images of pigeons right here.
And-
Look
and
at
meth.
this fella.
And meth, there's stock
That
image of
pigeon
meth.
looks evil as shit. He's got a red eye
Yeah,
on that motherfucker.
it's an Elden Ring pigeon.
Hell yeah. With the swords attached to his feet. So I thought that was funny.
The introduction of drugs into federal prisons is becoming a huge crisis. The whole goal of prisons
Becoming?
is to rehabilitate and release people into
that
society
is
as
so not
law-abiding
true.
citizens.
That is so not true.
so
Especially in the
introducing
United
drugs
States.
is a scary and especially drug-like crystal meth.
Yeah. Like, what do they say the recidivism rate for convicts is like 90%? That is not the job of the American prison system, is not to rehab prisoners. Get
Dave
the
Chappelle
fuck
did
out
the
of
whole
here.
thing with Miss Cleo where he was like, the guy got out of prison and he calls Miss Cleo and he's pretending to be Miss
He's
Cleo.
like, you're going to be back in prison.
He's like, oh, I see something. Yeah. And he's like, you're going right back in that motherfucker. Yeah.
yeah, because the prison industrial complex in the United States where you have private prisons, it is not in their best interest to make sure that people are rehabilitated and don't come
Privatized.
back.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, speaking of meth, yeah. So this is actually kind of an older story from the November of last year, but this is the monks on meth. Okay, every monk in a Thai temple defrocked after testing positive for meth. Those guys are going in it.
Every monk. Not just a couple. Okay,
yeah.
just 4.
Yeah, because they were having gay sex in the Buddhist temple.
Gay-
Probably, yeah.
That's the Vatican.
It's
They got
not just happening
Hey,
at the
the Vatican's
Vatican
doing
anymore.
it.
I think that's what's his name? Bob Saget's got that joke from Half Baked too. Speaking of a Dave Chappelle movie, he's like, you suck dick for some marijuana.
you ever suck
Yeah.
dick for coke?
So these Buddhists are probably getting it in there in the Buddhist temple. The Buddhist temple in central Thailand has been left without any monks. After all of its holy men failed to drug. Why are they drug testing
sentence.
anyway?
All of its holy men failed drug tests and were defrocked.
Yeah, but I wonder why they're drug testing
Yeah, ain't
at the Buddhist temple. Yeah, it's not
Well,
like they're
is there
in a
an HR
dangerous- yeah,
What the fuck?
the Dalai Lama has been called into the HR department.
It seems
The
to be a
lady
problem.
pulls her glasses down the bridge
Yeah.
of her nose.
You 4, my office.
Yeah, now.
It's just a clay room.
She's tapping her pen on the fucking desk.
A pen. So
Yeah.
that's her plume.
Yeah.
It's a-
4 monks, including an abbot. I don't know what that is at the
Sure.
temple in. I can't pronounce that. Fetichabum province.
Bung
Bung
Sam
Sampan district tested positive for methamphetamines on
We can say that word.
I know that one. Yeah. Hey, the monks have been sent to a health clinic to undergo drug rehabilitation.
Are they the ones sending the pigeons?
I don't. Yeah,
Oh shit!
they got an international connected network of prisons and monks.
That would make
that are
sense why they
sending
weren't using
meth.
drones.
Yeah, it would.
Right.
That makes
We
plenty of sense.
We just fucking
Just
did
crack the
somebody's job.
fucking code.
Yeah.
Yeah. The temple is now empty of monks, and a nearby village are concerned that they cannot do any merit making.
Okay. Merit making involves worshippers donating food to monks as good deed. These motherfuckers get food brought to them.
Well, yeah, but there's probably a lot of food going to the waste. They were too busy doing meth. The place is probably clean as fuck, and any stereo equipment they had was taken apart.
That's it.
The
Gone.
fucking electronics are just taken apart all over the fucking place.
Monks will be sent to the temple. More monks will be sent to the temple to allow villagers to practice their religious obligations.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah. Speaking of monks or whatever here, this is the penis size has increased around the world. Yeah, you're welcome. You're
Ladies
welcome.
and homosexuals, rejoice.
Yeah. So anyway, they did an average penis size around the world, and I guess the penis size, the average penis length has grown.
Let's hear it.
Has grown in length in 30 years.
Who's collecting this data?
I got someone out there measuring dudes.
Like I have. This is my goal in life.
Yeah, the first line of the story is they're growing and it's showing. The average penis length has increased
great.
over the past 30 years, a study has revealed. But experts warn it might not be ideal relating to every man.
It's not the ideal reality every man has dreamed of.
I can't read.
I know.
As it turns out, size does matter. Researchers fear that phallic inflation is due to unhealthy habits. So,
Like binging junk food,
yeah, shoot. Goes
Or
back to the McDonald's and
being mostly sedimentary.
so your penis gets bigger the less you do. I thought it would be the opposite of that.
Phallic inflation.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound like it would feel good.
Phallic-
I don't want my shit being.
your shit's like blowing up.
Fuck no.
Ah.
I mean, I'm already above average, dog.
Here's who's doing the measuring. Published in the World's Journal of Men's Health, the Stafford University studied and analyzed the data from 75 studies with over 55,000 men from 1992 to 2021 focusing on the length of an erect penis.
This is
People out there fluffing and
look
measuring.
at before. Look at it's, if we're seeing this fast of a change, it means that something powerful is happening to our bodies.
I say so.
Bro, something powerful's been in my body for a long time. Yeah. Welcome to the club, gentlemen.
Researchers have discovered the average penis size has grown a staggering 24% over nearly 3 decades. Well, I hope that I included my increase of 24% to this study.
Been eating a lot of junk food, huh?
A lot of Cheetos. Erect penile length is getting longer from the average of 4.8 inches
4.8
to 6 inches.
Is this erect?
I would think. Because if you had a 6-inch soft wiener,
you got a tape measure?
You got a hog.
You got to we can just do some studies right now.
Yeah.
We're cool.
Yeah. No homo.
Just hold it.
Yeah,
I'm trying to measure it.
Yeah, stand still.
It keeps getting longer as I hold it.
Yeah, we measure from the taint here too.
From the
yeah, you're going deep. Yeah.
They say the average size, your sizes can be shown from your hand. They say it's typically from the bottom of your palm to your pinky, to your middle finger. It's all the way up there.
Huh.
Yeah.
I got a good size hand. All right.
Well, that was what I wanted to know. 4.8 to 6 inches.
4.8 seems kind of small.
4.8 is like,
it's like miniature. That's a baby dick.
It's yeah. There's no way. 4.8.
Yeah.
You guys with 4.8. That's no wonder. She said it was small. Well, yeah. If it's 4.8, yeah.
That's a dicklet. If she says it's small, just say she has a wide set vagina. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
You can drive a fucking school bus in there.
Yeah, do something with that interlabia.
Yeah. You got surgeries
Talk about
for that.
me. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's genital mutilation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know much about that.
Chemical exposures from pesticides or hygiene products could be one of the various factors causing the quick growth.
So people are putting deodorant on their cocks, and it's making them bigger.
Yeah, I don't know. But
interesting.
What?
I think it's like a natural selection.
Pesticides?
Maybe it's a natural selection thing. Over the last 30 years, girls have just gravitated towards dudes with bigger hogs, and they breed with these guys with bigger dicks, and it comes out in their kids.
Weird.
That's kind of phrasing.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a long article, no pun intended.
Yeah, it's grown. The articles on
just
penis
keeps going
length has also gone up by 24% in the last 30 fucking years, huh?
Yeah.
Well, hey, it's a good story. I mean, there's a lot. At least half the population, around half the population, is definitely interested in this article. And I'd say there are probably quite a few women interested in this article too.
Smaller penises are linked to fertility
You're
problems.
really interested in this. You're going through it.
Somebody did the work.
you might as well give them their due. Yeah.
It's so strange.
That is strange.
But the deep dives on penis size have been criticized for preying on male insecurities. What the fuck? Yeah.
Maybe guys are just tying cinder blocks onto the end of their wieners.
Well-endowed men were less likely to face infertility issues. Wow.
We're less likely to face
You got a big heart.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're going to be popping out kids.
You got 3. I got 2.
Yeah, I got 3. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, you got anything else to add for...
That's the tip of the show.
No, we're at the end. We're at the balls of the show. We're balls deep in this show.
Yep.
All right, you got anything else to add for any other ones? All right, this has been Gamer Athletes. Remember to like and subscribe on
Twitter,
YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, gamer.athletes, Twitter, Gamer Athletes PC, and YouTube, just Gamer Athletes.
Yep.
All right, everybody, we'll see you on the next episode.
Later.
Wrong sound effect.